Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. I'm all in my eye.
Woo! SW Podcast. We back, baby. We
We
are
are
back. We
back.
ain't never go nowhere. We ain't never go nowhere. Look, hope y'all checked out last week episode, the
Yeah,
first
while we were out,
of the
we
promo
did
tour.
run an episode. And
Yeah.
tell them about the episode, Queen.
The first, oh Lord, I'm forgetting the smoke shop. Tampa, Florida. Like y'all, that was the first stop of our SW podcast summer promo tour. Queen Shell went down there, wrecked the shop. You know what I'm saying? So look, I hope y'all tuned in. It was, the promo tour alone, all of it was good. So y'all
Yes.
hey, look, get ready for more. Get ready for the rest of them. Trust me, y'all. We met some amazing people. So I hope y'all checked out last week episode of SW Podcast. And look, y'all, we really do miss y'all. We really,
Yeah.
really do. Like, we miss y'all. So we hope y'all doing good and happy Thanksgiving or whatever you want to call it, to celebrate Family Fun Day, whatever it may be. Just enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. What's happening, Queen?
What's up, y'all? So yes, welcome back. We are definitely delighted to be back with you all because we did this, y'all. Like had been off of we didn't do a live show last week. So being
Nah,
off for a week was very like, it felt like a little time had passed.
it did.
So definitely appreciate y'all for holding us down and checking out the interviews that we had, as Queen stated, that we did on the podcast promo tour. And they're very great. I'm gonna continuously add those in and feed those in. I had a plan for them, but I feel like the more I hold off on getting them out there, the you're gonna miss the stuff we trying to show y'all about these wonderful people that we
Yeah,
toured with and that we
great
were
people.
able to celebrate. Some great people, some great interviews. So I feel like we gotta go ahead and start just pushing it out there. So
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, so we did miss y'all though. I just want y'all to know that, we didn't just we don't take off because we be running from our podcast. We take off
Cause
because
we
we
be
have
having things. We got real
yeah,
lives.
you know. But we
Real
got some things
lives,
to
other
fill
things to
in.
do, and other
Yes,
brands that we building. So sometimes we have
that's
to take
right.
a break. But look, then that let y'all miss us though, and let us miss y'all. So hey, it's a mutual thing. Like we miss each
It's
other. So we here.
simple as that.
We
We're
here. We
back though.
almost at that 100 episode. We almost at that 100 episode. Sit back.
Don't play with us.
We almost there, Queen. We
Don't play
almost
with
there.
us. But
Wow.
so y'all, today we on Freestyle Wednesday, and everybody know Freestyle Wednesday. We just drop little things in and just talk about. But because we don't want to hold on, we're gonna talk about 10 important holidays and celebrations that are important that are for Black people. Um, and I know everybody is super excited about the Thanksgiving holiday because we as a culture have renamed and reformed what Thanksgiving is to the
Yes.
Black people.
Yes.
And I love that about us because we'll do what we want to do. But it's like a family reunion, family gathering, but also it's still an American holiday.
Mm-hmm.
As Black people, there are things that we should do as a celebration for ourselves that quantify who we are, because thank you for being Black. But that quantify and set the example and set the whole parallel think just the whole picture for the Black
Mm-hmm.
culture. It starts with what we create. And doesn't matter who follow behind it, we're the creators of that, and our culture depends on it. So we're going to talk about some of the most important holidays and celebrations for Black people today. We're not going to give it a full freestyle fight. Now I know Queen may have something, may have a topic too she just might want to throw out there, and we'll jump on that. But we didn't like. I didn't want to hold everyone too long because I do know that, like I said, this is a holiday for the people, for the Black people, for
The
for many
people.
different reasons.
Yes, indeed.
So we're looking forward to sharing that with y'all, but also just to hear what you all, if you drop a comment in, or if you, when we show this on our page, on our website, and on our IG page, when it's actually available for you to go back and review and rewind again, because we do want y'all to keep watching our shows. But when
Okay,
you
go
go
back
back,
and watch the other ones too.
it's plenty. But because as Queen stated, we almost at show episode 100. So
Need more to say. No, need more to say. What else can we say? Amazing, 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 amazing.
amazing, y'all. This
Wow,
is like, woo, yeah.
wow.
So we've been working. We've
Yeah,
been working. We've been pushing this man, and you know, it's doing
yeah.
what it's doing. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it. It's a good feeling.
Good feeling, Queen.
It's a real good feeling. The know, to know that, like, dang, we really been moving this thing. You before I joined by yourself, like, and just to where we at now. And the
Yeah.
audience growing. It's so funny to see people that either know me or know both of us. And like, man, I love y'all show, man. I can't catch y'all live, but man, I'll go back and watch it. I just like, man, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. So,
And you got, and when you dropping jewels and talking about things that people actually want to hear, it's
yeah.
amazing to get the reactions that we do get. So I'm astounded. I've been happy just being able to know that we got a podcast.
For real, for real. For
And
real.
it's on all platforms. You can go find this. You can go hear
Yeah.
this. You can
And not
type
even
in
and not just us, not just SW Podcast.
Freedom Train.
Freedom, the whole Freedom Train family, like, y'all. Check out our pod. Well, look, we the only female, so check out our podcast, brothers. Like,
It's
yeah,
amazing. It's
yeah.
amazing. So
They shows are good. Very
yeah,
very informative and stuff. So check it out, y'all. Check out the Freedom Train network.
on
IG,
there.
Facebook, all of it. Check us out.
And there's other podcasts on there. So it's other things that goes on under Freedom Train's whole umbrella. So if you
Yeah.
get on the website and you start clicking around, you start seeing some things that interest you, take the opportunity to learn about it, because there's so many different wonderful opportunities and different things to follow on there. And it's inspiring. So that's one of the major reasons that you get involved with networks and such, or businesses and resources as such, and start interjecting them into your show. We're gonna bring them on soon. We're gonna bring Pat and Joe on soon, because to have another live show, they've been before, but we're
Yeah.
gonna bring them on again, because we want to make sure that make sure y'all have firsthand knowledge of who we deal with.
Yeah.
We got some
Yes,
real good people.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
We got some real good people, dog, and they're very, very I just like the direction, a lot of the direction, and like helping to form your direction
Yeah.
comes from guidance and people who are already doing it. So you got to utilize your resources. So
Oh yes, yes. That's the key word, resources.
yes,
The
and we
resources.
appreciate ours. So
All
we
day.
definitely. But okay. So our quote of the day is: if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. Zig Ziglar.
Yeah. I like that. I
I like
like that.
that.
Because whatever you want, and especially the last part, because whatever you want and you passionate about it and you feel it in your heart, you gonna go after it.
Right.
with everything you got, you're gonna be trying to learn everything. So you just trying to soak up, you just soaking up information. You'll do
But
stuff that, like, if you're a person that ain't never like to really read, you'll start reading because you want to know about what you're trying to accomplish. But you got to take a step, which we tell y'all that every week. You
you have
got
to
to
take
take
a
some
step.
steps. You got to take that step. It ain't gonna fall in your lap. I wish it did, because baby, if it did, woo, a lot of us would be ahead right now. But it don't work like that. It don't work like that. But I like that quote. I really do like
Yeah.
that quote.
Yeah. I
Straight
think
to the
that
point.
it speaks volumes because of the simple fact that um it lets you know that how much power you think you have if you feel like you've learned enough.
Mm-hmm. I don't
So
think
if
we
you get
never to learn enough.
exactly.
That's
So if you
that's an
get to the
everyday
point
process.
of so if you get to the point of all knowing power, you feel like that you've learned enough, that's what this quote to me represents. If you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. But if you're determined to learn, no one can stop you. So no, the more you learn, the more you continue to learn, the more you're gonna know. But once you get to a point where, or a thought process of I'm done, I'm good, I know enough,
Mm-hmm.
then you must be God Almighty or a person who, the Oracle, or
Or you
it's
just done.
it's people with titles as such, and
Yeah.
and I think that people need to be, real careful with the words that they say when they speak these things because you ended up shunning yourself.
You got to watch the words you speak now.
Yeah.
Those words that come out your mouth is very powerful, and I mean, very powerful.
Hmm.
And the thing is, being at the age that I am now, always knew that. But once your mind start truly maturing and you start go back to reading, looking at different state things, learning about different things, learning about different cultures, different stuff, how to meditate, all type of stuff, you be like, boy, them words. You would think about some stuff that you done said that then came to pass, and you like, man, why did I say that? Why did I say that? So it's that go back to that mindset, renewing as it start changing.
Yeah.
You start learning like, nah, look, I rather better really watch what I say, because what I say actually manifesting, and you don't want that. You just don't want that.
And
Got to
it's
be careful.
very, and sometimes what you speak and how you say it is kind of opportunistic because you feel like this is the opportunity for you to shed some light on
Hmm.
something, but the delivery is going to guarantee whether or not it's going to be accepted. So,
Yeah,
or the audience itself. Like sometimes you don't need to just even say anything in an audience where it's not. If you're trying to get one person to hear the message and you speak it into an audience of 3 to 4 people, that creates barriers.
yeah,
So it's just so it's you got to. That's why I say like people get real opportunistic when it comes to times that they speak things because they just want to say something to get to insert what they're trying to get across, but it sometimes can be the wrong place in the wrong time.
hmm wrong
So
thing, and the energy that come behind them words, that's a lot too.
it's a
The
lot.
energy that come behind it, it's a lot. It's this man. Look, this world, this universe, whatever you call it, whatever you believe in, man, everything is connected. Everything is connected. From your thoughts, I mean, everything. Your desires, what you like, dislike, everything is connected. So it's something, but just learning about it and read more about it and stuff, I'm like, ooh, yeah. The different frequencies, the different wavelengths that we all be on. We all on a different. It's a lot, y'all. But just check it out. Just start reading. Just start reading stuff. A lot of stuff to learn, but it'll open your mind to stuff, and you'll realize, like, dang, I've been living my life like this. When if I was doing this way and saying this, okay, yeah, okay, it come to you. You start changing. Change is good.
Because your what you see and how you start to have a better understanding of people. And I'm a practice what I preach person. So I can't be judgmental. I can't, use what we feel like somebody is doing wrong as a way to attack them and try to give them a lesson behind it. That ain't the way you do things. It's a way, there's a delivery to every method. And I honestly feel that in order to be able to have a conversation with somebody who's having issues or got some things going on that they don't know how to talk about to the person directly, they have to have pure awareness of who they are. And to gather who you are, once you learn who you are, that means you have to accept the mistakes you've made about yourself. You have to accept the things that you've done right to people. You have to accept the good in you, the bad in you, the want to grow person that you have, the person that you have to be accountable. It's so many things in this ball that make you have to be accepting of who you are. And that means that you're able to step outside of yourself and watch the damage that you created in your own
forgive yourself. And forgive yourself and all, and that's what a healing comes. Once you done forgave yourself.
That's the healing, queen.
That's the healing part. Once you forgave yourself.
Healing.
That's the healing part. But you got to recognize it and say, oh shit. I really did everything you just named. And then once you done forgave yourself, that's it.
Because that allows you to start understanding and having acceptance for other people. Because once you see you and you're learning and you want to learn how to change those things that have grinded you to a halt all your life. Every time you felt you was growing, boom. Every time you thought you was shining, boom. Every time somebody wanted to do this, boom. Every time you had this goal, boom. Every brick that you ran into can now be formulated. I know why this happened. I know why this happened. I know why this happened. But you can't move forward to be able to have understanding for another person's mistakes and flaws if you can't even look at your own. So people who judge and want to point, but never take a mirror.
What? Turn it around. Flip it. You got to flip it. Flip. You got to flip it.
There is so many of us that do not want to look in that mirror.
I can't even say mirror no more, Queen. I'm gonna say your phone because your phone flip around and look at you, and so I'm gonna say
anything that shows your reflection, whatever reflection.
So while you got your camera looking the opposite direction, you need to turn that, punch that little button, make that camera turn right back at you, and record yourself.
It's so many things that we have to work on. So that's why, to me, things, if you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. And if you're not determined to learn, if you are determined to learn, no one can stop you, because that's everlasting growth. If you're willing to always open your mind to something else new, you're willing to continue to grow.
Yeah.
There's no stopping you. But what do we know?
Growth comes with longevity too. Comes with a long life to live with, if you know how to grow and continue to grow throughout each step of your life. You'll live a little bit longer.
Yeah. Because a lot of times we stunt ourselves because of us being closed-minded and us not being able to accept the people that we are, because we constantly, we dress it up every day. Like the thing now, what it is to channel out the frequencies of seeing who you are is the drugs, the alcohol, the sex, the lavish, the societal methods of making you feel whole. Anything societal has started to succumb the culture. So that has, with those things, they can numb themselves with those things so that they never have to be accountable until the end, when you sit in there and you looking in this mirror and that mirror just start cracking with black and filth, because you never decided to take the opportunity to get in there and know you and fix you and make you whole, and then one day decide to take care of your soul.
You got to.
I just got real deep on y'all real quick. But
but that's real though, Queen. That when you finally can forgive yourself, that's where the healing process.
Where the healing begins.
That's what it is. Man, look, we can do something to somebody, they done been forgave us, but we still worrying about what they do. When you see them, they cringe. You cringe.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's all about growth.
It's all about growth, Queen.
All about growth. Trust us. We all have been through something. The growth.
It's so important. It's so important. But yeah, well, we're gonna jump to some happy stuff, because you know one thing about it, we're gonna keep y'all laughing. We also keep it real with y'all. That's why that message popped up on the screen right there. We're gonna keep it all the way black and real over here at SW Podcast. That quote is from the Queens. So
that part. That part. Keep it 100.
That's all we can do over here.
Keep it 100.
That's all. So we hope y'all enjoying it so far. But let us do this real quick. So 10 important holidays and celebrations for Black people. One is Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is a week-long celebration held in the United States and any other nations of the Western. Sorry about that. Hold on, let me move my paper, y'all. Hold on. Western African. The celebration honors African heritage and African American culture and is observed from December 26th to January 1st. Kwanzaa. Google, do your research.
Yeah.
It's really just that simple. We love it. I love Kwanzaa. I was raised up doing Kwanzaa, participating in Kwanzaa. My kids was raised up participating in Kwanzaa. I want to get back into it a little bit more because it's a fun holiday. And for people who love gifts, it's a gift given every day of the week of Kwanzaa. Yeah. So, and the things about the gifts are they have to be representative of something. So, that's the big deal thing about Kwanzaa.
That'll have you to think about the gift.
It makes you think about the gift.
Meaning in the gift.
Yep. So that's big. Let's see what else we got. The Indigenous Peoples Day, which is okay. I'm gonna come back to that one because I might want to think about that one. Black Love Day. Black Love Day is celebrated on February 13th instead of February 14th.
Okay.
That's the difference.
That's my first time ever hearing Black Love Day.
My first time too. And it's the third nationally observed African American holiday of atonement, reconciliation, celebration, and 24-hour demonstration of Black love, showing 5 tenets, specific acts toward the creator, self, family, and within the Black community, and for the Black race. So,
well, you know what? Guess what? I will celebrate that because I don't like Valentine's Day anyway. So Black Love Day, that's me. Right on. I like that.
So we're gonna make it known next year. We're gonna put that.
We're gonna celebrate that.
And if our show falls on that day, wonderful. But if not, and it comes up close to that day, we're gonna celebrate it then on the air.
I like that. That's my first time ever hearing that.
Yeah, I like that. And I think the most important part of it is that you're doing a demonstration of love towards your creator, yourself, your family, and your community.
Wow.
Whatever you decide to do it's a formulation of love for those people.
Of all of
And
those things.
yes, and that's who you're doing for in that name. So I know for us, I think we may go out and do something, a community thing just for that particular
Yeah,
thing. Because that's beautiful.
I
And we're
like
gonna call it Black Love Day. Because let me see. I'm gonna look it up and see what day um
that it's
the
on
13th fall on next year.
Black Love Day. You know what? Like I said, I ain't like Valentine's Day anyway. I never was a fan. Like I need a love day
Dang.
every day.
It's on a Sunday, Queen. So we have to celebrate. We have to tell the world about it on the 9th, or we have to celebrate it on the 16th. Either way, we're gonna do some
We're
celebration
gonna
of
do
it.
some, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting, y'all. Look, Black Love Day. Come on, power to the people.
Black Love Day. So that's number 3.
And that's oh, you know what? That should be the day that we just post everybody who's in love. Black Love Day. Post yourself because you in love with yourself. Post you and those healthy
Your family,
relationships and
your
marriages,
relationships.
family, all of that stuff, friendships. Just on that day, we just need to post about Black love like never before.
I like that.
Just post it all day, like as they say, flood the people timeline. Flood
Yes.
the people timeline with just Black love, couples, everything that got to do Black. But I will be celebrating that from now on. Now,
I like that. I like the whole idea of that.
Yeah.
Um,
So this younger
another one we
generation
got,
see healthy Black relationships
and healthy Black finance, and healthy Black businesses,
Mhm.
healthy Black growth, healthy Black families.
Everything.
That's what we celebrate that day for. African countries Independence Day. That's an observation of many different countries that have Independence Day for their countries, Black countries. So whatever day what your country or whatever day you desire to celebrate any type of independence Day for Black people, that could be your day. And normally for us, since we're in America, it's Juneteenth. And that's when we're gonna roll into Juneteenth. Juneteenth is the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the ending of slavery of the United States, and it's celebrated on June 19th as the Black American Emancipation Day, and has spread across the United States and beyond. So that's another holiday that we believe in celebrating as a Black people. Like, I don't want, because the reason why I'm giving this list is I don't want us to just be caught up in the Americanized holidays, because we do get caught up, and to the point where we don't celebrate things of importance to our people, to our culture. It's fine if you are that person that wants to do it. That's fine. Hey,
Yeah.
it is what it is. But don't forget about where you came from, who you are, and make that just as relevant in your life as any other thing too. Because the more you know about you, the better you treat yourself.
And then I
You know
think
what I'm saying?
some just don't know because they really just don't know.
They just don't know.
They just don't know. Some don't celebrate because they really just don't know. Like we just learned about the Black Love Day. I want to know how many people knew about that. But yeah, Juneteenth has I spoke about Juneteenth. I think was it just this Juneteenth or last year? And I was like, I knew about Juneteenth. I think I found out about Juneteenth maybe when I want to actually 9th grade, because we had African American studies at FAMU, and it was a little about that much in our African American history book that spoke on it. But from what I noticed, as of 2020, that's when I was like, no,
it's widespread.
It's like it went like worldwide
because of all the things that were happening to Black people. So people wanted to be a little bit more knowledgeable of self. I don't care if it's for a moment, if it's for a season, if it's for a time frame. When a person becomes a little bit more enlightened of the fact that they know they came from gods and people with money and kings, and we wore medallions, and we had gold bars. We were real kingdoms.
Everything.
We were Black. So it's a lot of things that we celebrate that we need to continue to be knowledgeable of in our own cultures. It's fine again. I mean, because I'm not gonna never knock anybody doing what they want to do, but I will just remind you that it's okay to use who you are as a stepping stone to continue to guide your path. Because again, once you're knowledgeable of self, baby,
It's
I'm
on.
really because I get happy about it. I get giddy because I'm enthusiastic about Black people loving Black people. I'm enthusiastic about seeing Black people helping Black people. I'm enthusiastic about Black women being the nurturers and the guiders of the household a lot, but while sitting back and allowing their men to lead, even though she knows
Queen,
she's doing
come on now. Come on. I was
I'm enthusiastic about those things. So when I talk about holidays that matter to us as a culture, these are things that are important to us. Malcolm X Day, MLK Day, Black History Month in general. You don't need to just keep learning about Rosa Parks and all of that. You need to learn about if we have a lineage of people. We got
and not even just all of that. The people right there in your community.
Trust me. And we got a podcast on Freedom Train called On the Shoulders of Giants that details constant. That's why I think that's when we need to bring Jonah back on.
Yeah.
And so he can talk about those books. But for one, we'll point you all in a direction. That's on Freedom Train page. You go on the Shoulders of Giants portion. You click on their page. You'll be able to go on there to see the books. You can be able to order some things. You can learn about different people on each week. Great show. On the Facebook page, he posts somebody each week. You know what I'm saying? To update us and teach us about people that we didn't know about. So, you know, we don't have excuses for not knowing that we come from money, power, and respect. Don't play with us. Don't even get me started.
Hey, baby, that power, my king, my queen. What? Who? Baby, look, we don't say that for nothing.
Nothing. We don't say it for nothing. So we got 13. We got a quick list of things you never do on Thanksgiving. So listen up real quick.
Don't go to bed too early.
I'm telling you. And don't cook too early now. Don't start cooking on no Tuesday.
Don't be trying to cook on no Monday. Talking about you want to serve this on Thursday. Nah, you cook your pies that early and put them in the freezer.
We don't play that because for one, your food done spoiled.
All day long. All day long. You right, I got people sick. They wonder why they go into the bathroom.
We don't play that, Queen. We don't play that. I'm telling you, don't start cooking Tuesday. And especially you talking about you don't cook on Tuesday some dressing. You don't cook on Tuesday some mac and cheese. You tripping.
Wednesday night, yeah.
We don't cook dairy products 2-3 days in advance. That's the mac and cheese is what you cook on
I don't cook my dressing. I don't cook my dressing until Thanksgiving Day, and that's the last thing that I cooked. That's the last thing I made.
The only reason why the greens go on Wednesday night is because the greens gotta cook overnight.
That's it.
That's it.
And we're gonna slow cook.
And you get up. And one thing, let me tell y'all something. Because the greens important. But one thing about the greens, everybody can't cook greens. You have to get up throughout the night to check on those greens. If you got them in the crock pot, you got to get up and serve them.
Yeah.
If you got them on the stove, you got to get up and
they'll be crusty at the top. But greens you cannot stir them too much.
No, they
need to stir them. You got to flip them. You got to flip them. You got to flip
That's
them
what
now.
it is about the
You got to
greens because
flip,
they all have
flip,
to touch
and
the oil.
fold.
They all got to touch the oil. They all got to get the meat. They all have to have the same resilient bite when you bite into them. It got to be there. So if you cook your greens on Tuesday night, we don't want them Thursday. I ain't playing. I don't play by that. I don't play by that. It's some things I don't play by.
We don't even want you to cook them Wednesday morning. We don't even want them Wednesday morning.
Wednesday night. Or Wednesday.
Well, I know Queen don't play by her greens. So, baby, look at her. Cook them greens. Go ahead and cook them early Thursday morning. Get on up at 4.
And don't have too much oil in them because nobody wants them.
And if you know how to cook, you just need it. You only need a cup, a top full of oil. That's it.
I done seen people had oil floating on this. Let me move along with this before I get upset. Because people don't know how to cook and they just be inviting people over. So we're gonna
that house better be clean.
So and again, for those that are just tuning in, y'all just missed the 10 most important holidays and celebrations for Black people. I'm gonna run through the list real quick if y'all missed it, because we know a lot of y'all celebrate the American holidays and we don't mind that. We love y'all anyway. But regardless of all of that, these are some of the ones you can celebrate. Kwanzaa, Indigenous People Day, Black Love Day, which we just found out about. It's celebrated February 13th. It's for your family. It's for your community. It's for your creator. It's for your partner.
Black Love Day.
You're doing special things for people that you love. And it's celebrated February 13th. African countries, Independence Day. Dashiki Fridays. Important day.
Oh,
Juneteenth, Malcolm X Day, and Martin Luther King Day, of course. Now, what we're on now, though, is the things that you do not do on Thanksgiving. Number 1, say the food will be ready at 5 and it's ready at 8. Let me tell y'all something. That's gonna happen.
You wrong for that.
That's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, but you wrong for it.
We wrong. We wrong. We wrong, but it's gonna happen. Now y'all might as well just get to with the program. But the thing is, my family say we eat that too, but we always eat at 4. We know it, so we come to the porch and we go hang out. So okay, you just gotta know what to do. Y'all used to y'all people by now. Y'all full of it if y'all not. Number 2, bring someone who wasn't invited.
Ooh, and then if they don't like them. You might got your cousin Katie, Jane, and Mary, and John, and all of them over there, cause JoJo want to bring his girlfriend, and they didn't invite his ex-wife. Baby, what? Black people do stuff like that. Everybody do stuff like that. I ain't even gonna say the Black people, but we on us today.
We bring people without telling the family.
Oh, I ain't think that y'all was mine. You bringing a person.
Only one
look, they'll bring them. They got churned it all. The whole family coming.
And then
they eating all the food. They throw your churn throwing food. They churn throwing food in the trash can.
And then they got to go play.
Look.
I'm gonna
add to that list though, Queen, because one thing that I don't like during the holidays, people not washing their hands.
Oh, and no.
And you using the same spoon to go in the other. You using the dressing spoon with the macaroni, and then you going into the green pot. Come on.
Now we got way too many spoons in the house for this foolishness. See, I don't even play stuff like that. That's why everybody can't come in my kitchen. We fix plates. We fix your plate. You can ask us what you want, but we're going to fix your plate. We don't play like that at my house. We don't play like that. Everybody ain't in the kitchen. I don't care what you feel. I don't care what you feel. We don't play like that. You keep your filthy hands over there.
That's how they be. That's how they be.
Okay, the next thing on the list, baby, because one thing about it, y'all don't get us into the cleanliness. Bring up politics. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. It's not allowed.
We ain't even got time to talk about that. Let's sit over there and watch that football game, twinkle your toes, and dig through your teeth with that toothpick and be quiet. So
it's not allowed.
We ain't even finna go there because that's gonna cause a fight.
It's not allowed.
Because you might be surprised who like which party.
It's not allowed. It's not allowed.
We're gonna leave that day right there where it's at.
Another thing that's bad. Another thing that's bad. I'm telling you, Ange. What Ange say politics. What are politics? Believe it, that's not something you talk about at holidays.
Mm-mm.
No.
You don't even and religion.
None of that.
You can't get on religion either.
They're brothers and sisters. They're brothers and sisters. We don't do that.
You can't do it.
We don't do that. The worst thing you could do, though, at one of these holiday gatherings is bring a dish you said that you weren't bringing. If you bring something, that you better bring that dish.
Please do. Please do. Because if I'm banking on you to bring the mac and cheese with the sweet potato pie, and you coming out with a pumpkin pie casserole and some string bean casserole, baby, we gonna fight.
You cannot. You
fight. You better try to find stuff to go get this stuff. Or call Piccadilly to where you at.
You are uninvited.
Cause see, I don't really know too many black people that do string bean casserole or that sweet potato souffle or whatever they call it. Give me them candy yams. Give me them yams.
We do candy yams.
Not the can. Not the can. Don't bring that can stuff. You better cut them things up. Don't give me that can. Don't give it to me. I take it, but baby, Thanksgiving, I need you to cut them yams. I need you to go get them sweet potatoes, cut them up, get that butter. Well, I don't care what kind of skillet you use. See, I use the what's his name, the old black thick frying pan is mine.
You got one of them.
Mm-hmm. So them yams important. That is important.
It's certain things that is not allowed for people to just play with.
And that's one of them.
That's one of it. It's yams, mac and cheese, collard greens. Don't play.
And the dressing too.
Don't forget the dressing. If you use anything out the box for your dressing, do not invite people.
I say, Queen, I say this. Let you know how to doctor it up and add your own twist to it. Because I had
you know, with a person that do that, Queen. If a person doctored it up, they're not telling nobody that they doctored it up.
No, they ain't telling nobody. I probably didn't see in the box. In the trash can. Like, oh, they use the stove top. Oh, okay.
Now, but person use stove top here. Now, if you use stove top at all, I don't care how many doctoring up you do. I can taste the stove top. I can taste the stove top, and I don't want it. I don't want it.
They be using the stove. I don't
want that dressing that stuffing that you eat without teeth.
Make sure your turkey done.
That's another one they said.
Please, people, make sure your turkey is done. And even with the turkey, make sure you don't put the frozen turkey out there in the fry cooker. Because baby, you finna blow up your garage, your house.
If your turkey ain't thawed out, if you ain't put the turkey out last night, the turkey froze. Listen, just stay out. If some of y'all just don't even belong in the kitchen, stay out. Be that person who they tell to bring cups, plates, napkins, and spoons. Take the lead on the silverware table and just do that. That's all.
No, you just bring the
so
drinks. Just bring the
in
drinks.
the drinks, tea and lemonade is that if you really know old people, it's tea and lemonade.
And don't be bringing
And a
that
lot
pepper.
of them a lot of them gonna doctor that up. They're gonna slice up some nice lemons because I know I'm gonna do that tomorrow for myself. I'm gonna slice up me some lemons and put it on top of some doctored up lemonade. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you are not allowed on these holidays to bring your brand new significant other that you only been dating 2 weeks.
You better take that Negro a plate. Tell him or her to meet you at your house later on tonight. I'll be finished with my family. Let me see. You know, we're gonna play a couple of cards. We might shoot the bobos. You know, we might hit a joint or two, have a couple of drinks. Meet me home about 12 o'clock. Because I'm telling you, when you bring them,
people do it.
They gonna go, baby. They ain't gonna want to come back. They ain't gonna want to come back.
If you bring them people over there, them people gonna be eaten alive. Now nobody don't want to get eaten alive to some bullshit like that. Nobody wants that. Just keep them away until it's real.
They gonna be over there quiet, not saying nothing, looking. They already uncomfortable because they trying to figure out, well, who is he? Who is she?
I'm so sick of my little sister right now, y'all. She got me tickled. She got me too tickled tonight.
Don't come over. Don't bring them now. Don't bring them. Don't bring them. Cause baby,
don't bring them.
Especially if you got a family that they don't mind saying what's on their mind, baby.
Don't bring them to my family at all.
You got Uncle Joe over there talking junk. Auntie Sally over there, she about 80. She still talking trash. Look, and you know how you got that person that's your family tapping. Girl, you see that? You see that tapping you on your leg? Girl, you see that over there? Who is that? Look, who is that over there?
Because you done just bought any old body.
Be careful. Don't be
and
the
biggest thing we want y'all to do is serve canned cranberry sauce instead of whole cranberries.
Well, I don't do the cranberry sauce at my table.
Me either. But don't bring none. Don't come in there where you don't try to make your own cranberry sauce.
Look, Publix got a good one. It's a cranberry with an orangey taste to it. It's good. I don't even do the cranberry sauce, but that Publix got one already prepared for you. If you got a Publix wherever you're at, go get it. But don't be doing your own. Don't do your own.
Bring no full-fledged squished cranberries and put them on the table. Nobody is gonna sit there all day. That's
what do the cranberry sauce come in at on Thanksgiving anyway?
People put it on their turkey and they dress it.
Man, look, I use my yam juice and my green juice for my dressing. I'm finna be real with you on how I use mine.
I don't use cranberries. I don't eat cranberry stuff on my dressing. Aaron say that sounds nasty with the cranberry sauce and the orange stuff.
it got a good. I taste it. It does got a good flavor to it.
I'm scared of cranberry. I'm scared of cranberry.
See, I drink cranberry juice. I love cranberry.
I drink cranberry juice.
But cranberry.
I for some strange odd reason, I feel like it's against the law to put that on top of turkey and dressing.
Look, if you know how to season a turkey, that turkey gonna be good. If that's the case, let's get the jelly out the freezer, out your refrigerator.
All of it just sound nasty, but each his own. But for the ones who eat it, it's better not to try to make your own with full live cranberries, where you try to smash them up in the blender and you put it out.
Man, at least get you a little puree thing if you're gonna do
so that it can go and mold and get solid.
Yeah, like at least do it the right way. Do it the right way if you're gonna do it now. Like don't be coming half stepping on Thanksgiving with the food and all of that. Don't be trying to make the sherbet drink. Not even I call it the church punch. You don't know how to make that with the pineapple juice and the ginger ale and
Leave it
the
alone if you
high
don't
tea.
know.
Baby, don't leave it alone. Leave it
Leave
alone.
it alone. Just make the Arnold Palmer with the lemonade and the tea, and just put it to the side and keep your life going. Because
Yeah.
one thing about these holidays, if you host something and that stuff will turn out right, nobody's
Ain't coming
ever
back.
coming back.
And if they do, they just come like, we just want to use your house. We'll bring everything. We'll bring everything.
Nobody's ever coming back.
Girl, she can't cook.
It don't matter how many people bought food to the event. Everything was at your house, so it's your fault. You cooked all that.
Mm.
That's etiquette 101 from W Podcast. For everybody that is celebrating Thanksgiving this week, y'all enjoy it and enjoy y'all family for whatever reason that you celebrated. The like I said, I know a lot of people do it. We, as Black people, we have cultivated this and made it our own, and for many different reasons, we celebrate it without it even including, because we don't give a damn about no pilgrims. We don't care about none of that shit.
Look, we just trying to
seeing
spend family time.
Now, for the people who do celebrate it, cool, that's what it is. For the people who need it a little bit more, again, we're going to have these on the website as well. If you need additional holidays that you need to learn about yourself and be a little bit more cultivated, we gave y'all a list of holidays that Black people do celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
So jump on that bandwagon and learn a little bit more about yourself and start doing things that actually make your soul happy versus just doing what the world says do. It's very important to have some culture and some understanding of self. Because, listen, y'all, we are kings and queens. We come from kings and queens. We come from royalty. And until we have this stepped in our souls, on our insides forever, we will continue to allow ourselves to remain enslaved to a society that continues to spit in our faces.
That's right.
And as of today, we want to celebrate the fact that the people who did murder Mr. Ahmad were all found guilty. I don't know. I be feeling like sometimes it's hard to celebrate these victories, but baby, I am happy for their
I was
family
screaming.
because
I was at my
they
patient
are
house.
able to know that these people murdered their son in cold blood, and they're gonna do time for that particular event. So we
Definitely
about that. Now, again, just pay attention to everything that's going on around you around this holiday season and throughout your life in general, and enjoy your family. That's you take care of yourselves and enjoy your family, but definitely take care of yourselves. Definitely.
That is the
Queen.
most important. Hey man, look, same old, be happy, be good. Tomorrow is a beautiful day. It's a new day, and man, just enjoy yourself. I ain't cooking, but I'm coming around to everybody's house that I know when I get off work and pick up me some food. But man, salute to everybody. Look, continue to keep a Mod family in y'all prayers, because even though we got this guilty verdict, they still lost their child. He ain't here. It's just off memories now. So keep them in their prayers, man. Keep all us in each other prayers, man, and enjoy y'all holiday. Some of y'all won't go back to work till Monday, so you better enjoy this long weekend. This is a little mini vacay for some of y'all. Enjoy it. Sit back, drink your glass of wine or whatever you may do, and smile and be grateful. That's all I can say, because I am very am. Same. Appreciate y'all.
Take care, y'all. We love y'all. We like y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we continue to thank y'all for always tuning in and supporting us. Enjoy your holiday. We'll see y'all next week. Because every Wednesday is Podcast Wednesday.
No matter if you see us live or what, we're going to be airing something.
Period. Y'all be easy now. Y'all take care. Enjoy your holiday.
Peace.